Hi guys, welcome to day 257 days of our Philippine house build.
Good job. Let's see, what have we gotten done? Working on the rear fence, some odds and ends on the interior, cabinets, countertops, sinks. We were supposed to get the kitchen cabinets, but unfortunately there's been a 2-day delay, so that'll be Monday. Let's see, what else? Started getting some fill dirt, so we're starting to move that around the house. So anyway, that's all I can think of. But we'll go through everything in the video. But anyway, let's get a weather check and get to it. Okay. And I gotta say, it's not a very good
Day today.
good day weather-wise lately. This year has kind of been a little wet. So anyway, the mountainside, you barely see the mountains over there. Oh, by the way, we did the barracks, our cooking area, actually that was over there, is now moved over to there. And that's so over here we can, we're having the fill brought in and starting to spread it down the side there. And then we got a loader, big loader coming in on Monday. So we'll be dumping fill here, which is kind of this sandy looking stuff. And then the loader can start bringing it towards the back. So that's that. But anyway, here's the front of the house. Here, there's cellar, carport, water room over there, and that's it there. Speaking of the water room, the water treatment we're having issues with. There's a little bit of smell to the water, so he's been out once, said you should be good. We've ran the water for a while and there's still a smell to it, so we are using a bypass, so we're not using the filtration system right now. So he's supposed to come tomorrow. Today is Saturday, and it's I think the workers got like another half hour to go and then they're done today. But anyway, he's gonna come tomorrow, and well, I guess we'll see what happens there. So not happy, spent a bunch of money and not able to use it. So let's see, front porch, it's all tiled, all set here. You see there's a sidewalk, a walkway cut out into the front tile there, so it'll come out to this area here, and then it'll come over and connect to the driveway, and then that'll be the driveway area there. So that's that. Let's see, we had maids come to our rental once a week. We had one of them come and then another person come, and I bought a terry cloth, I'll call it a wand, terry cloth covered wand. I had them wash the windows with that, and I did remind them every now and then, maybe every other window or every window, make sure there's nothing caught in it. But they scratched maybe half the windows. So the outside coating, if anybody's going to be doing windows, the glass itself is smoked. That's in the glass itself. So if you get tinted glass, that's actually in the glass. It's not a coating. But if you do a mirror finish on the outside, just keep in mind, I would absolutely recommend against it. It scratches so easy. So we got to have, I don't know, I'm going to call it 10 windows replaced. I'm not even sure what that's going to cost yet, but maybe even more. It might even be 15 windows replaced. So just a helpful hint to everybody. If they ask if you want the reflective coating, no thank you. Pass on it, because it does not last. It scratches real easy. And I'm not sure what got in the terry cloth that, I'm assuming it's the terry cloth. But you can see I'll show you from the inside. You can see it from the inside. You can't really see it from the outside. So anyway, front entry door is there, and you can see that upper window, the transom, has the coating on it, the reflective, but the side lights were installed backwards. So we're going to have to remove those and turn them around and reinstall them that way. So, and that's about it here. Today was a scheduled brownout. So I've got my 4,000 watt inverter generator running the house, and then anything that the guys need. So that seems to be doing the job. We are not running the water heater, but it is running the well pump. It'll run the TV. It'll run a couple aircon units. It'll run all the lights that we need. So temporarily, until we get our permanent generator, it seems to be doing a decent job. So, but so that mini excavator right there, he's been taking that dirt and trying to push it to build this area up over here. And this is all the metal for the front fence, all the columns, the footing for the columns, those square bent up shaped, and what we have left for pipe. So that's it there. For those who haven't seen, just a real quick look. This is our water room. So the well pump is behind, submersible well pumps behind the house. That water line comes into this room, hits those two bladder tanks. That's what creates the pressure. And then the rest of this is all the water filtration, water cleaning. So that's it there. This is the generator room. That's the portable generator that I bought when we were in the rental. We got all the windows are open in there, so nobody poisons themselves and passes out. Dirty kitchen area right there. That's where Stella's cooking until we get our kitchen. Okay, on to our rear fence. The solid wall portion of it is basically going to be the top of the re-rod, maybe an inch or two above that, but that'll be encased. That re-rod there will be encased in cement. So they're going to pour that upper beam that sits on top of the wall. But you can see they got the forms poured over there. So this is pretty much going to be the view. With the exception of there's going to be a vertical aluminum fence, and that's going to be 1.2 meters tall. So the columns are going to be another 1.2 meters tall. And then our lights that we have on every column, you can see the orange conduit, excuse me, will be where the conduit's coming out of the column there. So that's where all the wiring will go for all the lights. So that's it there. So yeah, we definitely still have, we didn't wreck the view. We maybe lost, I don't know, maybe 5 feet of the rice field there. Big deal. I think this is a nice compromise between a little bit of security and still keeping the view. And from the other side of the wall fence, it's probably going to be 10 plus feet. They got to get over if anybody's trying to come in. Probably going to be closer to 11 or 12 feet. And on this side, that's all going to get filled. And where the conduit turns out towards us, towards the camera, that's going to be about shoulder height. So we got a lot of fill to bring in here. That's all going to be built up against that wall. So that's that. We got a little bit of grouting to do. It's pretty much, I'm going to say, 80% done across there. So, and they did get the grout up to the tile. It's not down in there. We did miss a couple grout joints, so still a couple more to do over here. And that's that. This area here will be filled up to the patio there, so that needs like a couple feet of fill, and then there'll be a 1 meter drop from this area to the back there. So that's it. What are you doing?
I'm checking here.
All right, let's go join her. Let me take my sandals off.
Huh?
Okay. This screen for this sliding door is pretty flimsy. They were back today with a different design. As you can see, there's not much to it. So it's a lot thicker. So we're going to have to chisel this bottom track here, which is from here to here, is now going to be out to here. So we got a saw cut, excuse me, and saw cut across here and chisel out for the new wider track to go in here. But this now frame here of the screen is going to be a lot wider. So I was happy that they did that. So excuse me, somebody's burning something, so kind of irritating my throat. And that will go on both sliding doors over there. They did start rendering again on the sidewall over here. So that's all there. There's a new cooking area for the guys over there. This is going to be pretty close to finished grade here in this area, although as you get closer to the fence, that'll be a little bit lower. It's pretty much level. Yeah, I'm going to say pretty much level right now, but I want a little grade going away from the house, so everything drains towards the wall and then either toward the back of the property or towards the front of the property. All the aircon units are now installed. We're almost paid in full. I held back 5,000 pesos. They had to give us one more remote, and they had to install one of the covers, the one in the walk-in closet. So anyway, yeah, again, there's our view of the back. And again, it gets 1.2 meter aluminum vertical fence on top of that. So that's that. Yeah, it looks like they got the grout. Yeah, still need to fill a little bit. This is lacking a little bit right here, but they got it to about here, so not too much more to go. Anyway, that's it there. And all the stack stone on the columns is all done now. Aircon units, one for the kitchen and one for the living room. That's the compressors over there. All right.
It's raining. Hopefully that one is not varnished. We should cover it with tarp.
What's that? The wall? No, that'd be fine.
It's already hard.
It's vertical. It should be okay. Who's ever burning what is getting to my throat?
What?
Somebody's burning. It's bothering my throat.
It's the other house. It's burning there.
Is it?
Okay, welcome.
Okay. Into the house. We had to figure out. So we are running on generator right now, just so that nobody. And as you can see, the electrician didn't get around to labeling any of these yet, and either one of these panels. So there's no labels. So we had to find the well, because I never did a test on the well to find out if my 4,000 watt generator would run it or not. But so it's this breaker here, as you can see, and this one here that both labeled well. One is the power to the well, and the other one's electronics to power it on off. Tell it when to turn on, when to turn off. So we turned off this box completely, this breaker panel here, turned off everything, and we knew by the architect's drawing what was supposed to be well. So it did turn out. I think it's this one here was actual powers the well, and this one here does the switching on and off. So anyway, we were able to test, run the water, make the pump turn on. The generator handled it well. So that was it for that. And then over here, we wanted to find the water heaters, which turns out it's the only 40 amps in here. So we were able to find those pretty easy. So water heater for the master bedroom, water heater for the main bathroom, and then water heater. And these are the multi-points. Sorry, I should have said that. And this is a water heater for the laundry room. And there's one more water heater in here, a single point, and that's going to go over here, and that's going to run the kitchen. But obviously you can see that hasn't happened yet. But that water heater is right here. We took that from the rental. We actually purchased it because the rental didn't have a water heater. So anyway, so just learning the place, what we can and can't do. So that's that. Okay, so this door is warped. You can see down there, it's a pretty good fit to the jamb there. Pretty good. And you hit about here, and you can see the door starting to come out. And you can see it from the other side where it's starting to peak out there. Let me try and get a good view. There we go. You can see really coming out. And at the top, it's way out. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a channel. So we're going to router out a groove on the edge door here. And then we're going to bend the door so it's actually flat. And then we're going to inlay that piece of metal and screw it in and then cover it back over, and that should hold it straight. So I'm hoping that's going to work. That's the plan right now to fix that. We'll see how that goes. Well, Filipina just watching me.
You're so serious, baby. That's why. Don't be serious.
Lavatory. There's the exhaust fan for lavatory. There's my Filipina. Isn't she sweet? Light, obviously. Mirror. There'll be a vanity right there. Toilet over there. Bum gun will be hooked up there. So anyway, so that's that. The kitchen cabinets were supposed to come today. This conduit coming out of the floor is for the kitchen island, and the blue tape was for the position of the kitchen island, but it didn't come. It was going to come tomorrow, and I said, well, if you need an extra day, let's just do it Monday. So he said, yeah, that's actually great. Gives me a little more time. He wasn't too happy with the paint quality of the cabinets. So this is all good here. This will get a junction box on it, this conduit. So that'll be cut to the floor, junction box mounted, and there'll be a conduit running to the left end and also the right end of this kitchen island and up. And there'll be plugs on either end of the kitchen island. So, and then we're going to have to screw down some wood to the floor. And then when we set the kitchen island down, we'll screw the kitchen island, we'll screw the kitchen island down to those pieces of wood. That's what's going to hold it here. So that's that. So yeah, so we're all ready, all prepped here for all the cabinets. And then just as, so some of the windows that were scratched.
Not too much, but there is in the bedroom.
Yeah, these ones aren't too bad. I don't know if you can see them on camera or not, but there's one here, one here. I've got a few here. But they definitely get worse as they go on. Yeah, this one's got crossed here, 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 and this one's actually okay.
I tell to Louie to fix this.
Sorry?
I tell to Louie to fix this channel 16 because see? Cannot see it. What is this? It's on the ground. It's not showing like, it seemed like this, you know. It's nonsense, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of them need to be repositioned.
This one also.
Yeah. That one we're gonna, this is the top of the aircon unit here. So we need to take that camera and push it. This is underneath the soffit, so it's in too far. So we're gonna reposition this camera towards the gutter more, closer out to the gutter.
This one I like it. The channel
So-
8. See. Channel 8. It's open, right? That is the back.
Yeah. So not too bad.
This is the back view.
Yeah. All right. One of the subscribers did ask specifics on our system. I said probably not a good idea to be sharing actual specifics, just in case somebody can use that to their advantage. But as far as the price, do you remember what the price was, including the monitor, off the top of your head?
Maybe 30 something or 40 something. I don't know. We are in the
Okay.
middle of 30 to 40, I think.
Okay, so
See?
close to 40K.
It's just
Yeah.
all, you know.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, these are all the appliances for the kitchen. So top box, that's the sink. That's a built-in oven. It's going to go in the cabinet. The gas cooktop, the exhaust fan. So everything's here. Kitchen faucet. So yeah, everything's ready here, ready to go on. Let's see. Yeah, I really can't. Living room, I don't think anything's really happened. Can you hit that lower switch over there? So we are starting to look for some furniture. So that'd be the lights for the dining table there. So the dining table is going to run long ways this way here. That'll divide the kitchen area from the living room. Okay. We are going to get a new, we're going to do a 3-seater sofa, recliner sofa. And then we're going to do, so that'll be centered between these two windows here. That'll be black leather. And then on either side, there'll be a black leather recliner. And then we'll have some darker wood, like a walnut stained end tables in here also. All right, that's that. Hallway back to the bedrooms. This is Shenrick's room / storage room. There's Shenrick chilling. So all the clothes and everything are in here temporarily. And that'll be the closet. This closet will take 2 of the 90 centimeter doors. So this one and the spare bedroom will take 2 also. So those will be 2 bifold doors on each closet. So it's going to take 4 doors. 4 of our doors will be used up. And I don't know if I showed everybody or not, but there's all of our doors. So the smaller one, 80 centimeters. That one's going to be on the lavatory, and then the rest are 90s. So that's that. Main bathroom. I got the sinks installed. All the drains are installed. The faucets.
It's done.
Faucets.
Need only to cut, right?
Faucets. Yeah, I still got to caulk the backsplash, and the countertop, the edge there. But that's
It's almost done.
that's it there. Yeah. So on this wall over here, just on the other side of the column, so right here is going to be a laundry room.
Yes.
JR is here.
I forgot. Foreman have half day.
You gave too much?
No, I didn't give anything to Foreman.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll leave her microphone there. Let me continue on. There's probably be a lot of echoing in here because there's really nothing to silence it. So main bathroom, shower, his and her shower, exhaust fan there, recessed lighting up top, and then we got some lighting over the mirror there. And then there's the vanity itself. These are fake drawers, obviously, right here because there's the sinks. So, but we do have 3 center drawers and then these 2 lowers here and here. So that'll be about it in there. Spare bedroom has become a storage area. Let's see, did this one? Yeah, this one you can see. So we got some scratching. I'm not sure if it comes across the camera or not, but there's a lot of scratches across this area right here, and that's all on the exterior. And then up here also, there's like a bunch coming. So again, I would advise against anybody getting the mirror coating on the exterior. It's just comes off so easily. So that's that. So we got the aircon installed in here. So this room's all set now. Remotes for it is already mounted over here. Again, we've got the 2x4 doors that'll go on here. And there'll be an upper shelving that's going to run across there also. Okay, for the...
You're checking our washing if it is okay, nothing like I said, yeah.
Well, there was yesterday.
It was? Yes, because of overload.
Can I tell?
No.
Okay. All right. I didn't see anything then.
The overload one.
All right. So we did get our washer dryer. There's the exhaust vent that seems to be working well. That's the dryer. We are going to build a platform about 28 inches tall for these to sit on. And that should, your mic's in the main bath, by the way. So here's a washing machine here. And anyway, so we really got to bend down. I'm going to call these really more like apartment washer and dryer because they're not full size, not what I'm used to back in the US. You can get 1 flat sheet, 1 fitted sheets, and a couple of pillowcases, and it's full. I wouldn't put any more than that in there. And actually, somebody did put more than that in there. I'm not going to say who, but she lives here. Yeah, she's gone. She went to take care of something. I can't remember what. And then I had to leave, and I came back, and oh, she caught me. I told the story. So yeah, there was, this whole room was filled with soap, suds, and water. And that was just from, we bought 3 new sets of sheets for our bed in our bathroom. I'm sorry, in our bedroom. And she put 1.5 of the sets in here, and it didn't like it. So, so these aren't full size, but they do the job. So they do work well. You just can't put a lot in there. So, so yeah, I spent a bunch of time trying to mop up suds, which that's not a lot of fun, I found out. Then I had to move the machines out, clean the floor behind it, and then put the machines back. So, but yeah, everything worked out well. Again, no hot water, cold water only, and that's the discharge for the drain for the discharge there. So that worked out well. But yeah, we're going to raise, so the platform will be 28 inches tall. That will make the center of the drum roughly her elbow height, something like that. So after we get the kitchen cabinets, the next set to be made will be each of the bathrooms. Get a linen closet, like the linen closet I was talking about here. The master bath will get the exact same one. So those 2. And then also a base cabinet and upper cabinets in here. And then lastly, a broom closet over in that corner there. So those will all match. And then the very last one will be the lavatory. So that's the next set to be made. That'll be the last set. And we got, that'll be all the cabinets for the house done there. So, so our bedroom, it is there. Can you raise your blinds, baby? I think this was one of the really bad. Oh, is this side?
This one doesn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll raise them then.
Alright. Too much.
Yeah, there it is there. All right. So again, I'm not sure if these are coming through, but there's a lot of scratches in this and the outside coating on this. I don't. It's almost like somebody took rocks and scraped them up and down. You think that would have made a noise or something when they were out there washing the windows, but anyway, yeah, I was not too happy earlier today when I saw these. I didn't notice it when they did it, and you can't see it from the outside, so it's not like they knew it was happening. It's only seen from the inside of the house. So anyway, so that's that. We are getting new glass here. Again, this coating, as you can see, not this this here. I think they were trying to see if they could do something, but this pattern here are on both these panels, up high, down low. It's everywhere. So I'm not sure what happened. What's that?
What is this white that you paint?
I think they were wiping something.
But it's sticking now.
Yeah, we'll have to. They got to be washed again. Hopefully, like he was using gasoline to wipe off, and the reason there's swirls or whatever when these were freshly washed. They put tape on the windows for some reason. I don't know if it was to say that they're done or whatever, but they put a piece of tape. But we couldn't get them off. The tape came off, but the glue stuck. So we got them back and said, okay, I'm not doing anything to these windows. You get the tape residue off, and it's on you if you you mess it up. Excuse me, if you mess it up. So, what's that? What time is it? Okay, all right. Anyway, so hoping that just washes off with soap and water, but I guess we'll see. So if not, they can replace it because they're the ones that did it. Yeah, so aircon, ceiling fan, all the bedrooms have a ceiling fan, all the bedrooms have aircon. So master bath, we did have the glass company out. So on this side here, there'll be a fixed glass, and it'll be the same height as that partial wall right there, but there'll be a fixed running to that line that they made.
Dogs, right?
It's up to you. Okay. So this is going to be a pretty big piece of glass. I'm going to say that's probably 6 feet wide, maybe closer to between 6 and 7 feet wide, and it'll have this L-shaped cut out of the corner of it. So it'll go across the bottom, up, and then over to the side wall, and then up, and then it'll come over at the same height as the wall on that side, and then down, and then the door hinges will be mounted to that wall right there. So that's that. All set. On the countertop in here and the sinks, everything's installed. I had them, these upper fake drawers, same as the main bathroom. I had them create this gap because they just nailed it from the inside. They nailed them together, so no gap. So there was a big step. There still is a little bit of a step. I think these doors can probably be adjusted in towards the cabinet, but those are supposed to be flush together. So when that happened, they created that. So they got a little bit of work to do. This side cracked a little bit too, as you can see. So when they come Monday, they will they'll fix this up. So whether it be replace or fix it, and then as you can see, that's not very constant there. So they need to fix that. So that's it there. Our walk-in closet. We still haven't decided what to do here. We got two companies. We're gonna, one of them is a blind/cabinet company. We're gonna get them to design something, and then we'll get the window company, who's also gonna be doing our metal on our fences and the gate. I'm gonna also ask them to do a design in here on it. So right now the water heaters are hardwired in. We just picked up the breakers, which has a GFI. Those are 40 amps. So it'll go to that first, and then wires will go to the water heater, and that's going to be in all three multi-point water heaters. So that's about all I got. 36 minutes. Sorry, Filipina.
God, baby.
I'm getting yelled at because of the time again. Okay. Anyway, I think that's about it. I can't really think of anything else to show you that's either new or things that have happened.
Do we already installed if have already the power from the electric company? Okay, sorry.
Say that again?
Do we already installed the button or the lights that if have already electricity, we can off the generator? No.
Off the generator. Oh, no, he didn't install it yet. So what we're going to do is, so when the power goes out and the generator, we're going to just have to use a generator. We'll fire up the generator, but we're never going to know when the power comes back on. So what we're going to do is in here there'll be a light. I think it's a light that's going to turn on when the main power comes back on. Then we know. So we don't have to go all the way out, turn the transfer switch off, put it to main power. It's a power on or off. We'll just look in here. It'll give us a notification. Yep, the power's back on. There's no more brown out here. And then we can go out and shut down the generator and turn the transfer switch. So yeah, so that's that. And these are, I guess since I'm here, these are they call them safety breakers. Here, these are what's gonna go to the water heaters. So that's what they're going to look like. So the wire from the breaker panel goes to this, and then from here it goes to the water heater.
You want to remove it now?
So now that's fine. So, okay, yeah, I think that's it. Subscribers.
I don't know. Sorry.
Something over
2,500. Sorry.
Lots of comments. Thank everybody who is commenting. Do appreciate it. A lot of great feedback. A lot of great comments. For the most part, I think everybody likes the build. That's about all I can think of. So again, subscribers, I think we're only like something short of 30% of the viewers are actually subscribers. So I can't have that many haters, I wouldn't think, that wouldn't want to subscribe. So if you are watching, please just take the time, doesn't cost anything, just hit the subscribe button for me and her. And then everybody who's commented, thank you. If you got anybody who hasn't commented, don't be shy. If you got anything to say, even if it's a nice house or I don't like this or whatever,
It's for us.
whatever, that's fine too. And then of course, everybody hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and see if we can get the channel to grow more. I think as far as build channel, which is primarily what we are right now, I'm pretty happy. It's definitely a niche market.
I'm cooking, that's why I'm starting to.
She's cooking. So anyway, yeah, that's. I'm pretty happy. Thank you everybody for all the support. And let's see, next video, kitchen cabinet should be in. Not sure about the countertops, because the countertops, there's got to be a sinkhole cut, and that's under mount, so that one's actually got to be polished. And then, so that'll be over there, and then over here, this one just needs a hole cut for the cooktop, but won't have to be polished because it actually fits into the range. So, but I would think we'll have that. I would imagine there'll probably be rendering on that back wall. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, stay tuned to our next video. And I think that's all I got. And I think that's it. So we out, and we'll see you in a few days. Okay, bye.